Good morning on probably day 78, I'm not sure. We'll work out the days later. We are walking from the whare to where?
To the outdoor pursuit
That's the
centre.
goal. The goal is to get to the pursuit centre. There is a possible window. If we can get there, might be a Te Araroa's window. So we want to do another 34k day today. This would be our only opportunity to go over the top. So I think we've got to go for it. Okay.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Can't stand too long, the sandflies will get us.
Yeah, the sandflies are really bad today. We were having breakfast and eaten alive. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah.
2 mornings I've had a neck strain.
Some remus over there. All these different forestry roads. This is one. That's called Whare Road. So I think today we walk along forestry kind of roads until we get to, there's a shelter about 4 hours from here, 5 hours from here, and then we start walking on a track that gets a bit slower, and then we've got about 6 hours walking on the track. Ray and Tim are just about to walk through mist coming up, flying up from down, up and over the ridge that we're walking along. We're kind of on the ridge. Well, we're on a slippery track sooner than I thought we would be. I don't know, just what I was going to ask, it's the only bullet, because it'll come up in here on. Take your time. You happy? So we probably now go straight up, but isn't it beautiful? At the moment we're just walking beside the creek, although it looks like we're slowly going up maybe, but that could be to go over a bluff where the creek turns. What? Oh well, I didn't know that. Well, let's keep going. We, from what I can work out, we're just following that big creek, going up and over little bluffs the whole way. That's a big tree in front of you, Tim.
Too much weight on that tilt.
Okay. How do you get your foot up that high this time of the day? What? They must have gone a different way. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. I reckon this would be steeper coming up than what we went up, isn't it? Joe had a fall. He's human. He's fallen and fell over. Are you alright?
I'm alright. I sat on my bottom.
Okay, I've done that today. Rimu trees, Rimu, Rimu. That's an old track down to the creek. Gonna walk under a Rimu tree soon. Walking under this Rimu tree. There's another one too. Pretty cool. Pretty special to be able to do that sort of thing. We've been sidling along the river, come up to a little bit of open country. Apparently we've still got about 6 kilometres to go till we get to a hut shelter. Come out into forestry, kind of. Some kind of forestry track. About 2 kilometres to the hut. Okay, so here's Ian and Frank's hut. Tokomaru shelter. Anyway, we had lunch here. We've got 22 kilometres to go and it's probably 1 o'clock, is it?
12:36.
12:36, so we're trying to push hard. There's a reservoir here. Reservoir. We leave the road and start following a track. It's not quick walking today, this track that we're on. Been a lot of mud. Not bad mud, not like right there summit, but it's just, it slows you down. This bit of the track is the first time I can probably hold the camera and not use my poles. We sort of just go up along a ridge and then down across the creek and go back up again. Some of it's really muddy and slippery, some of it's not. It's trying to rain too. Well, it is raining. We're in the bush, so we're sheltered from that. It is beautiful. We're just going up here, and to be honest, this is quite slow. Quite muddy through here. I'm going to see if I can completely go around it. Oh, see, I'm stuck. Just come out of there. Okay, we'll keep going, it's raining anyway. Come out into the open, Ray and Tim are in front of us, aren't we? Very slow going with the mud. What else can we look at? And this is the view we get on this glorious day. We see cloud. So we've been at the top at the lookout. Now we're going down. It's quite muddy. You probably can't see how muddy it is. It's going to end up being a long day. That is what it is. Just got to do it. Using the creek to wash ourselves a bit now. Is that deep there, Bip? Well, I went up to my pants. We're getting out of the heavy bush now and we can actually see easier. It's not as dark. I can film again. Basically, we're following this creek down to there's a campsite about 2 or 3 k's away, maybe 1 or 2, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be there by 7 p.m. We'll see. I have no idea what the time is. It's been a long day. I've got my second wind, which is useful. We've there's a campsite called Millbrook or something like that, and we had a quick look. It's about 3.5 kilometres. I think it's 3.5 from here, maybe 4 kilometres from here to the Outdoor Pursuit Centre, and we all decided that we want to go to the Outdoor Pursuit Centre. I think you can get a hot shower. You're still sleeping in a tent, but looking at the weather, the rain that they said it's going to do, I think it's finished. And also at the Pursuit Centre, we have been led to believe they have really good weather information on the Te Araroas. Because the reason we've busted our guts today is just there's a potential window, according to some websites, a potential weather window. What we don't know if that's true, and if we've busted our gut for nothing, well, it's character building, ain't it? So there's Ray at the front leading the way. Tim got a little bit of a sore foot, I think. Me and Viv, all I've got is a sore pride. I slipped over in mud several times today. Here we are. The things we do to avoid mud.
Guess we're going to have just cleaned our shoes after the whole day. Here we go.
The problem is barbed wire and an electric fence.
It's going to jump down.
Whoa! Hey, we've got that on film.
It's got the goat's down again, 2 times in a day.
That was
Tim-
semi-deliberate.
Hey!
Tim is the most agile, free walking. He's like a dementor, but a nice one.
Yes.
He can just floats across the ground.
And he doesn't
Still walking, not walking fast,